Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Izayah, aka the Career Maestro, man, and welcome back to the Wyoming Dynasty, man. And let's not forget, this is the Wyoming Dynasty with your reigning national champions, the Wyoming Cowboys, man. Yes, sir. Hit the like button for that. Hit the like button for that. I know don't ask for likes this early, but go ahead and hit the like button for that. You're reigning and going to be defending national champions, the Wyoming Cowboys. The offseason has come to us, and we are proud to say we are national champions, man. I'm trying to make this video an hour long, but we got to tackle a champions offseason. Obviously, after this, we'll have the season 4 highlights, funny moments video, which I'm sure probably going to end up being like an hour long because we had 16 games. So yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take on the off season. We're gonna look at some other stuff around the country. Obviously, I'm gonna look at our stats. We're gonna look at records. We're gonna tackle all that, and we're gonna get ready to set up to defend this national champions. Obviously, we're talking about possibly moving conferences right now. I got a poll up. I looked at it earlier. We're gonna see what it's at when I get to the off season. So when I get to that part, then I'll look at that. We'll talk more about that later on. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this off season. Let's get it. Look at that. For the first time this series, the Wyoming Cowboys are ranked number 1 in the country. They doubted us all year long, and now we're number 1 in the country. Vera, why you even still pondering things, man? You're a national champion now. You might as well just stay. And thank God this moved. Lord, thank you. My goodness. Oh my God. You don't know how big and important this is for this to move. This meant so much. This was at a D. We couldn't sign recruits. I couldn't hard sell on recruits. I had to just put the I forgot what the thing is called. I haven't looked at recruiting in so long. We've been in the playoffs, and so I haven't looked at recruiting in so long. But I had to just put the max on the base things. I couldn't sell recruits because this was at a D. Like, man, thank God this move. So that means we got somebody getting drafted. Probably like Dash Ball and stuff. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Coach ability went down. Oh yeah, we did get a new coach. We'll eventually see what his abilities are. Coach Reed's at an A+. I mean, Todd Carson was the best in the business, you know what I'm saying? And then athletic facilities went up to a C. Come on, man. Y'all, we just won that championship. You can't give us like 10 mils or something like that. And you see we went up to a 3.5 star prestige, which I think we should have went up a whole star. Undefeated season, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I never did advance the week because I was just so happy to win that championship and go ahead and, celebrate. Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week, Rakeem Sermon. 12 total tackles and 4 tackles for loss against Florida. He also won National Defensive Player of the Week. Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, the player of the game of the national championship, Benny Nagoye. 2 receptions, 64 yards, 2 touchdowns. Come on, you can't write it better than that. And he was also the National Player of the Week. We're actually going to start off with our weekly Around the Nation. I haven't said that in so long. And you see Wyoming rightfully at number 1, of course, 16-0. And then you have the teams that the team that we took on in the national championship, the Florida Gators, here at number 3. And then they jumped from 18, man. Cincinnati, we took them on in the semifinals in the Orange Bowl. You see Colorado here, we took them on the Peach Bowl there at number 6. So we faced top 10 teams, top 6 teams only, you know what I'm saying? But here's the rest of the top 25 for y'all. Obviously, we did get a little lucky. We are probably seeing some teams that are like better than some of the teams that we played. But yeah, this is the final top 25. We are at the top of it though. Shout out to my Georgia Bulldogs sneaking in there at the last minute. They wasn't even ranked. They just snuck in there. Okay, I'm gonna show you the conference standings for each and every conference. All right. And speaking of conferences, let's go ahead and mention one of the options on the poll that was out there, where we stay in the Pac-12, but I moved back some of the old Pac-12 teams that are underperforming in the new conferences, because you obviously know some of them went to the ACC, some went to the Big Ten. So obviously there's plenty in the Big 12. So I was like, maybe I move some back, and I gave y'all that option. and you see teams like Cal. Cal would be an option to move back into the Pac-12 because I mean they're going 3-9. They went 0-8 in the ACC. So I mean, like, are they really better off in the ACC? Stanford 4-4 in the conference, but they went 5-7 overall. I probably would leave them, but you know they would be on the fringe. But here we go for the American. For you that want to see y'all favorite team, I'm not gonna shy away from showing y'all because you know we only play a certain amount of games. You know we can't play every game. We can't play every team. And then obviously this is the conference that right now we're looking at joining. Obviously there's some heavy hitters, some big teams, some good teams. Obviously a rival in BYU is there, which could be a team I probably could move to the Pac-12 because I mean they look like they're suffering. Arizona State suffering. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, they probably could stay, but hey, that would be a possibility. I don't know what they're gonna choose yet. So here we go for the Big Ten, and then we go ahead and scroll down here. See like UCLA. You want to come back? You know what I'm saying? Washington, you definitely do. You want to come back? I mean, we got the national champion in the conference now. So do you want to come back? And then here's the CUSA. Here's the Independence. Here's the MAC right here. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. But here's the Mountain West. Look at the Mountain West. Look at the Mountain West since we've been gone. And then here's the Pac-12. Obviously, you know this conference is near and dear to our heart. You know this is what we've been looking at for like 8-10 episodes. You know we was looking at that for a while. SEC, LSU, my goodness. All right. Obviously, we know Florida won the SEC because they made it to the playoffs. And here's the Sun Belt for you. And then we'll move on to what's next. If you did forget the path to the national championship for us, here's a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Octogonal, Colorado, Cincinnati, Florida. I mentioned it multiple times already in this video. And you can see all the other paths that other teams took and where other teams failed at. And we're at the top of it. You see that brown and gold banner in the right. Wyoming 2027 national champions. Alright, these next two sections are going to be the longest part of this video, so get ready for like 5 minutes of numbers and then like another like 3 minutes of numbers. We're going to look at the season stats and then the career stats. Starting with James Tobin here for the season stats. 4,400 yards, 32 touchdowns, 15 picks. That interception touchdown ratio, what, 2-1, a little over 2-1. As much as he's pissed me off, you know what I'm saying, he did everything we needed him to do to get the job done to win the national championship. He actually played very good. He didn't turn the ball over in the national championship at all. And I know early in the Cincinnati game I told him he would not start on this team. Depending on how the skill points go, I may have lied, but obviously I kind of leave that to y'all anyway. I'm probably gonna make a poll who is the starting quarterback. Ruffin, 1,800 yards, 21 touchdowns. I mean, the best running back in the country. He is, you know, probably one of the best recruits I've ever brought into the series. Josh Berry still did his thing. Hunt did his thing. Tobin, you know, contributed. Blizzard, you know what I'm saying. And then receiving wise, Justin Stevenson, we're gonna miss you, man. Is Stevenson the best wide receiver in the series, or is it Tyler King? Is there 1A, 1B? I know is 1A, 1B. Is it King or Stevenson? Stevenson had an extra year or whatever, but is it Stevenson or is it Tyler King? And then we got Benny Nagoye transferred in and did way more than we even thought he was able to do. Stephen Banks, freshman, looking good. Downed. He'll be back next year, so hopefully we can get his numbers up. Maybe. You know, he's a little bit slower now. If we're gonna be moved to a bigger conference, that's not really gonna help. I might have to throw that. No, I can't throw down in the slide. I need that speed in the slide. He might have to just go be a decoy on the outside or something like that. Vera, Ruffin, Armor, you know what I'm saying? People try to contribute when they could. Blocking. Let's take a look at this. Bordeaux giving up sacks. Anderson giving up sacks. I mean, 16 games, 3 sacks. 16 games, 1 sack. Braylon Jenkins, the MVP of that championship. The honorary MVP. You know, he didn't actually win MVP. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the national championship. All right, go watch the national championship. But those of you that know what I'm talking about, y'all know he's the MVP. Give him an MVP in the comment section. And then let's see, Jalen Fielder 130 tackles, Khalil Tate 111 from the cornerback spot, the slot cornerback spot. Had it 108, Manny Williams 107, Sermon 1 tackle short of 100, but hey, look at them tackles for loss. But yeah, Marky Grant, quiet year for Marky Grant. I guess they learned not to test this man after him winning best DB in the country. So yeah, I'm gonna scroll down through here so you can kind of see everybody else. And then let's go to tackles for loss. Dash Ballman, 29 tackles for loss. I mean, what else could you want? What else could you want, man? He's definitely got to be somebody that's going to be drafted 90 overall. He got the stats to match it. Jalen Fielder, 22 tackles for loss. Oh, Dash Ballman, I mean, 50.5 sacks too. I mean, you got to draft him, right? He's got to go for like first, second round, right? Jalen Fielder, 22 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks. Sam Sula, 18 tackles for loss, 8 sacks. We love Sam Sula over here, man. Sermon, 17 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. Henry Brisby, the freshman. No, sophomore, my bad. I think about it calling him a freshman because he didn't really play as much earlier. So this is really him getting all the PT. But yes, sophomore, my bad, Henry Brisby. So I lied in all those other videos. 17 tackles for loss, 10.5 sacks. Man, he's going to be really, really good. Khalil Tate, 12 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Fired. That's the freshman right there. 9 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. He's going to be great. I think he has star development, so we can't wait for him to get developing, man. Yeah, everybody else in their rightful spot. We kind of went over the sacks as well with the tackles for loss. 7 interceptions for Nas Hill, man. He's at an 84. I don't know if he'll get drafted, but hey, he may have a shot in like a 7th round, 6th round pick or something like that. Jalen Fielder, 5 interceptions. Khalil Tate, 87 overall. Best DB in the country, 12 tackles for loss, 111 tackles, 5 interceptions. Can he get to be drafted? Can he help us out? You know what I'm saying? He's definitely put up a season that says, yeah, at least take me in like one of the first 3 rounds, possibly. If not, no later than the 4th. Manny Williams here with 3, Grant 3, Sermon 2, Doggins got 2. He's gonna be getting some more PT next year, so you better step it up. You better be ready. Even Fayette got a pick, you know what I'm saying? And then we go ahead and do the rest of it. Braylon K, where you at? Yep, that's championship. Elias Catanzaro, thank you, my boy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta watch that championship video, man. Forced fumbles. We don't really force fumbles like that, and it's crazy. Like we recover 1 fumble all year, whatever. We get a bunch of picks though. Only 1 blocked field goal this year. We did get 2 safeties. They didn't mark it down, but we got 2 safety. No, we got 1 safety. 1 safety. It was, I know, 1 against Central Michigan, and then I think we might have been close to getting 1, but we didn't get it. Khalil Tate 2 touchdowns. Manny Williams 1. Sermon 1. Nas Hill 1. Doggins 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know this one is in Colorado State. That one is the Cincinnati one. That one's the one that sent us to the national championship. That one was against Boise State. That one was against Washington State. One of those against Washington State. I don't know when the other one was. I have no idea what the other one was. And then let's go kicking. We went 48 for 50 on the extra points because I missed those 2 against Oregon State. I'm so mad at myself for that. And then 16 to 18 on field goals. I mean, I can't be mad at that. That's pretty cool. 40 punts throughout the season in 17 games. I feel like that's solid. Chauncey Carter, best return of the year, 4 touchdowns, 1,500. He got a receiver stat line with like no touchdowns. And then punt return, here we go. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, let's go to the career stats. Okay, this one should be shorter. You know what I'm saying? I try to aim for like 10 or less minutes for this section, and I think the other section was like 7 minutes. So let me hurry up. I normally don't talk too much on this one because I mean, what can I say? James Tobin, 9,000 yards, 78 touchdowns, 34 picks. I mean, his stat line looks good. He just be pissing me off in game. Ruffin over 2,500 yards now, 33 touchdowns. Vera 21 touchdowns, 1,600 yards here. Just Stevenson, his career, 141 receptions, 2,400 yards, 21 touchdowns. I mean, gotta be happy about it. Benny, putting in work, man, putting in work. He passed Merriman. He passed Merriman. Not in receptions, though. Not in receptions. Down in looking pretty good. Vera through the air is cool. Yeah, that's about it. That's really got a bunch of PT. Blocking, we can go by this. 43 games played, 16 sacks given up. That's not the greatest ratio. Braylon Jenkins, he gave a 1 sack this year. Other than that, he would have went perfect. 40 games, no sacks. Give this man a round of applause. Give this man a round of applause, man. Come on, man. You can't ask for much more than that other than get 0 sacks. 32-7, 32-14. Madonna, you gotta lock it. You got all those freaking abilities, but you giving no sacks. What's going on? 23-0. Look at that. Great. 23-3. Just need you the anchor of this team on the offensive line. You doing pretty good, man. Like that. And then you also have these guys that's not really giving up anything, but those could be garbage time because I don't recognize those names like that. Tackles. Ezekiel Haddock has a lot of tackles. He has a lot of tackles. He hasn't been redshirted, so he's had 3 years under his belt. Manny Williams here. Fielder, Sermon, Grant, Nas Hill, Khalil Tate. Let's go to some more. I'm gonna definitely look more so into the people that's graduating. So let's see. Nas Hill, 175 tackles on his career, 4 tackles for loss, 11 interceptions. Khalil Tate, 173, 12 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 6 interceptions. Dash Ballman, 165 tackles, 59 tackles for loss, 29 sacks, and a pick. You gotta draft this man. You gotta draft him. This is a lottery pick. You know what I'm saying? This is a top 10 draft pick right here. He's a pass coverage linebacker, so you gotta take him, right? Sam Sula, 118, 36, TFL, 16.5 sacks. McAllister, he's gone. He had 6 interceptions on his career, man. He got 6 interceptions. Braylon Cade is gonna be gone. Chauncey Carter's also gonna be gone. 77, 3 picks. Man, I feel like so many people are leaving, dog. I feel like so many people are leaving that did so well, man. Yeah, tackles. Did I miss anybody? No, y'all kind of got to run down on everybody. Yeah, all like the people that's really been contributing, that's going to be gone. Kicking, our kicker is going to be, we got to get a new kicker next year. Dang it, gotta look at that. Punter, we getting a new punter, I believe, unless he didn't sign yet. Returning, Chauncey Carter. He couldn't touch Daryl Merriman. I give you that. He couldn't touch Daryl Merriman. But he also he had way less returns. Punt return. Here you go. Yeah, he couldn't touch Daryl Merriman on return. Daryl Merriman still the best returner in Wyoming history. I don't know if I did this in the last years, but I want to show you the team stats. Obviously, we played some extra games, so this is a little bit bluffed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit propped up. So yeah, we had 6,894 yards. I didn't mean to do that. 4,400 passing yards, 2,400 rushing yards, 36.5 points per game, 33 passing touchdowns, 32 rushing touchdowns, 336 first downs. Yeah, I would do it nationally, but number one, they don't show me the numbers, and number two, I'll have to scramble and find us everywhere. On defense, we give up a lot of yardage. We give a lot of yardage here. Did we give up? We didn't give up the most points because Colorado State is trash. Yeah. We had 46 sacks throughout the season, 1 fumble recovery, and 34 interceptions. And then you can kind of see how some of these other numbers, I'm not going to really talk too much about these. You can kind of just look, pause, and then red zone efficiency. You can look at this, and then penalties, only 10 penalties. May have to implement some sliders because penalties don't affect much, neither does injuries. Y'all let me know if I just touch those sliders, or you feel like the gameplay is perfectly fine how it is. 19 turnover difference is crazy. I will kind of see where that ranks in the thing. Where's the turnover difference? We are third, or tied for second with TCU, who's in the Big 12, and Tulane as number 1 with 20. We did not get any national records or Pac-12 records, but for Wyoming, we do have in a game 665 passing yards in the game for James Tobin, which was the Pac-12 championship. Receiving yards for Justin Stevenson with 328. Ooh, what game was that? Was that the Utah State game? So it was one of those games down the line, down the stretch, and he was just cooking. Well, was that the Washington State game as well? I don't remember. I think it's the Utah State game. Here it did. Let's see, anybody else? And yeah, that's it. James Tobin also has now broken the record for most passing touchdowns in a career in Wyoming history. Here's a look at Coach Todd Carson's career coach stats. He is one of the safest jobs in the country. A 50-9 career record, 4 winning seasons, 5-1 in the playoffs, which is at 83%. 1 national championship, 2 conference championships, 1 Mountain West, and 1 Pac-12. No first round picks so far, but he has had 3 draft picks. And then no top 5 recruiting classes. Now this is where I show you some of the stats around the league, so feel free to slow it down, pause it. I'm going to be going away. I'm going to turn on the music, and I'll see you in the actual off season now. So yeah, let's get it, man. We're national championships. Now it's time for the off season for real. We're officially here at the off season. I don't know what the time we're running at. We're probably at like 15-16 minutes, and we just started getting the off season. Y'all know I kind of run through the recruiting and stuff quickly, but here we go. Players leaving, and nobody wants to leave. Josh Barrett said, never mind. Yeah, you win that championship. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the overalls. Dash Ballman projected. Is that round 2? That's all right. Whatever. And Chauncey Carter round 7. I was not expecting that. I definitely did not expect that at an 87 overall. So why Khalil Tate can't make it? Maybe I think they still can get drafted. Maybe there's still a chance for Khalil Tate. But Dash Ballman, that's a round 2 prospect. That's a round 1 prospect. My bad. Chauncey Carter, I did not expect. Khalil Tate, I would have understood, but not Chauncey Carter. But hey, shout out to Chauncey, man. Maybe it's the return game. Justin Stevenson, guess he's too low overall to make it. So is Nas Hill. But we had some dogs. Man. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to see how these guys go. Ngoi, Samsula, we got a punter, man. He held it down for us. McAllister in the slot. You know what I'm saying? I keep mentioning that. Atwood has been good for us. Cade with the pig. Nas Hill, of course. Anderson, Stevenson, Bucky, Tate, Carter, Ballman. Oh. Hey, I guess that's the cost of being the number 1 team in the country, man. We ain't got no persuasions. I guess let's go on. Come on now. I know ball, man. Dash Ballman goes round 2. Shout out to Dash Ballman, man. He actually deserves a round 1 draft, but hey, I will take a round 2 for him. Glad to see him moving on. Chauncey Carter actually goes round 7. Shout out to Chauncey. And Khalil Tate does go round 7, which is an absolute steal. The best DB in the country, round 7, man. Whoever got him, absolute steal, man. Before we get into recruiting, let's go ahead and look at our new coach, Jamie Andres, the new OC for Wyoming. He's a C- prestige, but hey, don't worry about it. We gonna get you up there pretty quickly, man. As you see what we did with Coach DeWitt. Okay, I had to make sure I knew which one it was. Coach DeWitt. He is now a head coach over at Missouri, the Tigers. Maybe we gotta put them on the schedule. Y'all let me know, because y'all know I don't really move past that. I will change it up on the schedule. And then yeah, we have Jamie Andres. Let's take a look at his abilities. So he's covering basically the offense, and what he doesn't cover, I cover some of those. He's not touching the defense, of course, which I don't need him to do. He's an OC. And then tactician here, and he's loaded up here at tactician. I think I only have this, but I'm glad he does have all this right here, especially for quarterback, run game, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we got a good one. We got a good one, and he actually has some recruiting. Oh, so if I need a new quarterback, James Tobin, I can go get one. And then running back here, wide receiver there. Even though we're kind of set at these positions now, so it is what it is. And yeah, that's the new coach. Okay, they could have told me this before I exited out the coach abilities. We got Master Motivator unlocked, so I don't know if I'm gonna go down that route yet. Let's see what that entails. So now we can get quarterbacks recover faster from injury, get more toughness, stamina, injury, increase XP gap for all quarterbacks. Quarterbacks start games with a composure boost, so that goes for all the positions. So I don't think I'm gonna go down that path. I think I'd rather just spend my points more so into like the architect route that I was going for. And depending on the points, we gonna see some huge upgrades in this area. Everybody's favorite part, well, depending on if you like the training part better. So favorite part or second favorite part, we have the recruiting. We have a kicker here. We're going to get him. We're gonna get him. So yeah, here we go with him. This is what it's looking like. Actually, we're in the league, and we have 1050 points. We have 1050 points, so that means I'm gonna have 950 or something. I'm gonna have like 850, 950 when we get to the regular season. That's beautiful. Thank you. And then we have this right guard, Ajabo, which, hey, we beat Cincinnati in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well just come on and join the winning team. You might as well join the winning side now. But yeah, here we go. That's what he's looking like. And then you forgot who we all signed. Here we go. We got a quarterback, normal development, wide receiver normal, wide receiver star, which is one of the big guys I was looking for. Here you go, right guard star. Right tackle star. So Madonna, though, your clock ticking. You better stop giving us sex now. Pounds, impact, DT, outside linebacker normal, cornerback star, 3 stars, got a gem. Normal cornerback here, 3-star. Running back impact, wide receiver impact. This is the quickest one we have. He already has shifty and he already has takeoff. So hey, Shillings, even though he was a bust for us, he's gonna be a gem. Cornerback here, impact, free safety normal, right end normal. All right, who want to come to Wyoming? All right, we got a couple people here. Let's see. What about some 5-star? Okay, there is no 5 stars at all. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, we do got some transfers that are interested. Obviously, I look more in depth and see what I'm actually going to choose. Oh, we got a 4-star quarterback transferring in. All right, hold on. I may have to do it just to see what it is and give me that option, because we can get some higher accuracy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. All right, look, we got a bunch of 3 stars here that are interested. Oh no, not that many, but hey, we do got some options here. So yeah, obviously we got a bunch of 2 stars, but yeah, we gonna look through, and then obviously y'all see what we working with. All right, I've done the recruiting. I'm ready for week 1. We're actively going after 8 people right now. We have this transfer strong safety from Cal, and he's looking good. He's a transfer. He's a sophomore right now, so he'll be a junior again for 2 years. He'll probably sit behind Manny Williams the first year, and then Manny Williams will take over. When Manny Williams leaves after this season coming up, he will probably take over. He has Legion. His ratings look good. 85 zone, 88 speed. Wish it was a little bit faster, but hey, he's looking good. 6'6" tackles a little low, but I think he'll suffice, especially with a year behind Manny Williams. Douglas, now this guy here from SMU. Look at this. 6'5", 91 speed, 88 catching, 90 catching traffic, 99 spec catch, 85 release, 93 jumping, platinum 50-50, silver short hands. I mean, we gotta get him. We do have the pipeline tier advantage here, unlike we could say here, because of the Ducks. We gotta get him. Kicker is here. And also, we did sign 3 wide receivers that are freshmen that are gonna be good, but he gives us a little bit of room to maybe we only have to play one instead of all three. We can redshirt some of them, let them develop. You know what I mean? Or maybe we don't have to play any of them at all. We'll see how it goes when they get to the roster and the training boosts and all that kind of good stuff. And then we have a new right end. This right end right here is from Ole Miss. And here's what he's looking like: 89 tackle, 91 block shed, 97 play rec, 85 pursuit. And he's a little slower at 79 speed. He has D-line rally, so if we get tackles for loss like we've been doing, he's gonna be kicking. 6'3", 256. Maybe I can move him in as a small DT or something like that. We do have Fayed. Sam Sula's gone, so maybe he can jump in there and fill that role that Sam Sula had. We'll see, because I do like mixing around positions if I need to. This right guard y'all seen earlier, Sampson. This guy's from Stanford. We don't have no pipeline tier advantage here, so we just gonna have to bank on our grades. And here's what he's looking like. I know we don't really need a center or whatever, but maybe I can move to guard or tackle or something like that. Maybe get that old line be boosted up. That's what I'm going for here. Found a gem corner, high school. He probably won't play year one. His ratings don't say play year one, but he does have a depth trait. At least he's at least impact. So yeah, got that going for us. And here's a left end from SMU as well. He's from SMU as well. Here's his ratings. Transfer sophomore, so we have him 2 years. He got 2 years to develop. 79 strength scares me, so I mean he's probably like more of a depth position than anything. So we'll see what week one recruiting gives us. All right, nothing really changed other than things moving around, and I scheduled some visits. Here we go for the strong safety. We're out here battling with Tulane, but I did schedule a visit next week, so we'll see what we can handle with that, because I'm assuming he's probably going to get his top 3, and then we already having a lead jumping over the top and get the visit, so I'm thinking we're going to get him. Same thing for Douglas. I think we have the advantage. I think we're going to be able to get that done as well. The kicker is going to commit whenever he wants to. The right end, there's no competition. This right guard should commit to us. This center, I'm not really going to battle too much for him. I did schedule a visit on week 4 if he's still considering us in the battle. This corner apparently doesn't want to come here, and we don't have the academic prestige grade, so I mean it is what it is. And this left end, we're battling. I scheduled one for week 4, but we'll see if we can get him. The 3-star kicker Brian Quiero from Amarillo, Texas, has signed to join Wyoming. Right guard Ramon Ajabo from Charleston, West Virginia, the 4-star, he decided to join the Wyoming Cowboys. Yes sir, man. The 4-star strong safety Cody Sanders from San Francisco, California, decided to leave Cal and join the reigning national champions, the Wyoming Cowboys. Yes, this might be my favorite pickup so far this offseason, and that is going to be Zach Douglas from Monument, Colorado, the 4-star transfer wide receiver from SMU. Hey, hopefully we can give you a Justin Stevenson, Benny Nagoye, Tyler King, whatever you want type of season, man. Daryl Merriman, we don't forget about that. Devin Body Jr., who remember that from season 1? You know what I'm saying? Give you one of those really good seasons. Maybe you can come in and make that kind of difference, bro. I'm hoping for that. We're also going to get the right end, the 4-star Kenyon Hepburn, the right end from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Oh, all right, whatever. He decides to join the reigning champions as well. And we're also going to get Alex Ramos from DeSoto, Texas, the 3-star left end from can I remember? Oh, he's also from SMU. The other guy was from Ole Miss, also from SMU. Welcome to National Signing Day. We didn't do anything on the last week of recruiting because the other guy, we was too far behind in all the grades that we had checked for him. We had C's, so there was no way I was gonna be able to even sell him even a soft sale. And then the other guy, the center, he chose Washington anyway, so whatever, we don't need you. Let's take a look at some depth traits. This strong safety, he has impact. All right, I can work with that. Wide receiver, he has star. Okay, I can work with that. Right, he has star. Look at the transfers, man. These big boy transfers are gonna be helpful. We only get 1 year of him, but this strong safety, we get 2 years of him. So yeah, this left end is gonna be normal. Kicker is gonna be impact. We got a kicker with impact, deep range, and coffin corner. All right, impact right guard. And obviously y'all seen all these guys here with the depth trades earlier that I mentioned. So I think we did well. Let's see what we landed at. We landed at recruiting class number 10. We're a top 10 recruiting class, above teams like Penn State, Ohio State, Alabama, Florida State, USC, LSU. Wyoming is up there. Texas was down there. Look at that, man. Look at that. We was able to get in 2 5-stars, 12 4-stars, and 5 3-stars. We can take a look at the class right here, man. Oh my goodness. We are here. We did it, man. We did it. We did it. And now it's time to just retool. I ain't trying to rebuild. I'm trying to retool. Whoa, what is this? Number 10 in the country? What? We the reigning champion. Y'all gonna drop us down to number 10, or is that just because we the recruiting class? Let me jump on Oregon and see they number 1. Okay, all right. I was about to be upset. If you want to take a look at our grades, and as we're still number 1 in the country, I was about to say, because they ain't put the polls out yet. I was about to be upset. Here's a look at our grades. Our championship contenders is A+ right here. Program tradition is B+. Brand exposure is a B. B for pro potential. B-. Stadium atmosphere. Let's see, what's that home win streak looking like? 12. Look at that. 97% home attendance percentage. Who ain't showing up? Which one of y'all ain't showing up to the game? Who taking a nap, deciding to stay home and not come to the game, bro? Home win percentage at 58. Campus lifestyle is a C. C for academic prestige. B- conference prestige, which we might boost it up if we join the Big 12. It'd be a B+. You know what I'm saying? What we take from the Big 10 and the ACC, that'll probably jump it up to like a B or B+. And then we got coach stability here at B+. And then we have A+ coach prestige, and then C athletic facilities. Here we go with training results. Let's see what the reigning national champions are looking like. This time we're going to come in at 89 overall, 89 offense, 90 defense. Rakeem Sermon, the best player on the team, which now a lot of those players, Sermon, Sneeze, Samuel Fielder, they all are not eligible to go to the draft. So that's going to be scary now that we're entering that part of the dynasty where we might be losing juniors to the draft. Tobin did not move. That kind of pisses me off. Because he's had the same block for like the last 2 seasons. Like, 3 more skill points and he can get it. I don't know if they're prioritizing the abilities instead of the attributes, but I need him to focus on the attributes, because I mean, like, we can use that. We can use that. I may have to check on him after every game to make sure when he gets 10 skill points, I can put in the attribute and get that extra accuracy. Stork passed Satel for the backup quarterback role, apparently. I don't really care. It's the backup quarterback role. None of y'all are starting so far. Here's the freshman quarterback. Nobody improved though. Satel, Stork, nobody went up in terms of overall. Maybe Stork did, and I don't remember what his overall was. Barrett's now 3rd. He's probably gonna be, he's wanting to transfer again. He's not playing. I kind of should have let him transfer, but yeah, he's not he's not playing. He's not playing. I know we're gonna lose a lot of catching for that, but he's not playing. There's no reason for me to have senior Josh Vera start and play over the sophomore and junior Ruffin and Hunt, when they're very much faster. They can do the same thing. Basically, it's like once one come out, it's basically putting the other one in. You know what I'm saying? Blizzard, it looked like he got better, and wide receivers doesn't look like they got better. Let's see. He has started development. He's rocking number 0. Okay. So his skill caps are kind of maxed out a little bit. So either he was maxed out, or they put it in some things that don't even matter that much in terms of the ratings. Probably something like, I don't know, like power that don't really contribute. But hey, we can still get him up there. Maybe we can still get him drafted. Downing is here. He didn't move at all. I think he was maxed out. Right now I'm thinking it's Douglas, Downing, Shillings, because he's gonna feel that Benny the go role because he has the speed. Because I mean, Richard, he's gonna be gone after this season. He has 91 speed. We've already seen that Stevenson did do well with 91, 92 speed, but we're gonna start needing that faster receivers like the freshman down here, and or whatever. Khaled, he's just not good enough. So we're gonna go ahead and rock with Shillings. I mean, he's 1 overall off of safety off of Richards. So we're gonna have him run a 3, and then we're gonna have Chamberlain, Matthews get redshirted, and then we probably have a 3-headed monster heading into next season. Tight end, Banks look like he got better. Okay, that's great. Armor dropped. All right, so we'll see what happens with the tight end position. Yeah, and then we go to left tackle. Offensive line should look beautiful. Let's see, 87, 87, 92, 91, 87. So yeah, O-line is looking good. Ruffin, Hunt should have a field day back there. Well, not back there, but getting through there. Hepburn, the transfer, I put him at left end because we have Brisby running right in, so I'm gonna put him at left end. And let's go to right end. Okay, all right. That was not something I expected to see. Maybe I should flip flop that. Maybe I should put Brisby at left end and put Hepburn back at right. Well, it doesn't really matter. Because either way, you know what I'm saying? Because they're better than him. Ooh wee. Let's look at the play rec. Let's see the power moves. He's better. The finesse moves is kind of like all over the place. The block shedding, he's much worse. Tackling, he's worse. Oh man, so I don't know. Brisby might have to. He might get moved over to left end since we did let him play last season due to like veteran status. But I don't know if he might not even be better than Penn. I don't know. I think we have to let Marshall take that role if anybody. Because boys, he's a senior. You might as well just let Marshall play at this point. But yeah, I think Brisby might have played out already. That sucks. Because he had such a great season last season, man. Turek, he's going to be good. Fayed is here. Outside linebacker Toomer here. Obviously the best linebacker duo in the country. Looking good. And then Wayne, I moved him from left outside linebacker to right outside linebacker, so he's gonna be here. So we're gonna be slow on the outside, no more Dash Ballman, but maybe the Dash Ballman role will be filled by one of the defensive ends. Corner, looking a little dry. That's why I'm glad we won the national championship last year. We're gonna take a step back defensively in terms of cornerback play. That's why we had to get that pro potential up. That was the problem. That was the reason why we don't have like another 70-something, 78, 79 cornerback, 4-star, 5-star, because of pro potential. Blame pro potential. And here's a look at the coverage stats. So it's not looking the greatest for my zone coverage. So I might have to mix in a little bit more man coverage. I can work with. We'll figure something out. And then here's the free safety looking good. Should I move Captain Zero over? Should I move him to corner? I don't know what his rating to be, but should I move Captain Zero to corner? We'll see. And then strong safety here. Also, yeah, you're getting redshirted, buddy. Here's the kicker. Here's the punter. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, we did level up twice over the offseason, so we have 21 coach points. And I want to know what y'all think I should upgrade. I have an idea. As you can see right here, we just got BS'd by EA on the training because I got maxed out for the quarterback. I don't have it for the running back, but I ain't really need it for the running back. I wouldn't really worry about that. Wide receivers have the offseason boost. O-line, I mean at this point we don't really need it, but I think my OC covers what we didn't get on the offense. Yeah, like look at this. He doesn't have it for the wide receivers, but I do. So that's where we cover up for where we're missing. We don't have the O-line, but I'm thinking of going architect. So I can only break through 2 of these. So I'm thinking of going here, increase the random skill cap when leveling up. Well, chance at increasing the skill cap when leveling up. And y'all seen the cornerback room. We need that. We definitely need that. So I think I'm gonna go there. And then I think next I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Whether it's Tobin, Satel, Stork, Cheek, they need to be able to get them skill caps open. So I think I'm gonna go here with the next skill cap, with the next coaching upgrade. I think I'm just go ahead and get both of them. But obviously I'm gonna wait for y'all feedback after the video. Alright, so the biggest part of our off season, what the heck are we gonna do? Cause I know we came out here and dominated the Pac-12. Even teams that we should have had a more closer game with, we was cooking. You know, Washington State ranked, we 31-13 them, and then they said definitely not doing that again in the Pac-12 Conference Championship, and we almost lost that Conference Championship. We would have took us out the play. No, it would have took us out the play. We were too highly ranked, but at that time. And then Oregon State ranked. We 50 balled them. Boise State. I don't know what happened to Boise State this season. Colorado State. It is what it is. Utah State and San Diego State was actually the two that put up a fight, probably because we underestimated them a little bit. But are we joining the Big 12? Are we joining former Pac-12 members in Arizona State, Colorado, Utah, former playoff teams in Colorado, Cincinnati? They be ended both of their seasons in the Big 12. Are we joining them? Or are we going to call up Cal, Stanford? Let's see, who else? Who else was underperforming? UCLA, even though I think it was on the fringe. Washington, and then let's see, Big 12, Arizona. If I bring back Arizona, I have to bring back Arizona. If I bring back Arizona State, I'm gonna have to bring back Arizona, and they're both not struggling. So I think, you know what I'm saying, I might have to just let them stay together. BYU, call them. You know, they're in Utah. They're not that far away. Utah was in the Pac-12. Just say, hey, you struggling. We was gonna join you, but you suck. So do you want to join us? You know what I'm saying? And then Utah, they're fine. Obviously, we know the big guys, Oregon, USC. They're not worried about anything. They enjoying that Big Ten money. So I'm finna refresh and see what happens. See if it changes from since like 4 or 5 hours ago. It was at 39%. Join the Big 12. We're gonna see what it's at now. Waiting on my computer to load up, and we're gonna see. And now it is 41% bring back old Pac-12 teams. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did like that idea when I came up with that spot on the spot when I did the poll. I did like that idea. Man. So we probably gonna be bringing back some old Pac-12 teams. But since y'all have flip-flopped, cause it was at one side for like a day or so, and now it has finally switched back. Let's see if those Big 12 members want to, fight back a little bit. So I'm gonna wait until in the morning. I'm recording this at night on Monday night, so I'm gonna wait until Tuesday morning, which y'all should see this video Tuesday night, and figure out what we're actually gonna do. I don't care either way, but since I just want to give y'all more time to figure out what y'all want me to do for the series, man. So for y'all enjoyment, so I'm gonna give y'all much time as possible. All right, it is the next day. It's about 12 o'clock p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh and see what are we going to be doing with the conferences. Did it flip back, or are we bringing teams to the Pac-12? And it's going to be still bring some old teams back to the Pac-12. All right, so that is the case, and that is what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to bring back 4 teams, so we will be at 12 teams for the Pac-12. I'm going to be bringing in BYU, rivalry game. They're in Utah. They're not that far away. You know, they're 82 overall. They're pretty good, but they went 1-8 in conference play, so you might as well go ahead and come on out of there. They did in the Big Ten. I'm going to take out UCLA, who went 4-5 in conference 4-8 overall. They're struggling, it seems like. Then we're going to have Washington, who went 1-8, 2-10 in overall. And then we're going to bring out Cal, who went 0-8 in the ACC. So those are going to be the new members of the Pac-12. Let me go ahead and change that up real quick, and then I'll show you what the Pac-12 actually looks like. Here is your new and improved Pac-12 conference. BYU is here. They're now for the first time in the Pac-12, at least that I know of. Somebody might know, some I don't. Cal is back. The Golden Bears are back. And then we have UCLA. The Bruins are back. And we have Washington coming back as well. They're 84 overall. They're 84 overall. They're 84 overall. They're 82 overall. So we did get stronger. The conference did get better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we looking good, man. We looking good for the conference. And just like any other conference, we're gonna have 8 conference games. So we'll have 4 non-conference games. Don't know who those gonna be yet. We're gonna figure it out soon. And then everything is normal as the conference championship game. Gonna be in the Rose Bowl, and then top teams by conference. I'm not doing no divisions. And yeah, this is what we're looking like. If you want to see what the other conferences look like, here's the Big 12. I mean, you know what I'm saying, everything else looks pretty fine to me. Oregon, they're playing too good. USC playing too good and all that kind of stuff. So if you wonder why I didn't bring them, That's why. And I know Stanford wasn't the greatest, but I want to leave at least one of them in there, and they went 500 in conference play, so they should be all right. But here's the new Pac-12. And yeah, let's move on to what we got next. Now we have the schedule. We're gonna start out with the home opener against Charlotte. That'll be like one episode by itself. You know, I always do that because we got to go with the depth chart. We got to go with the beginning of recruiting and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to make that too long, so that's gonna be an episode by itself. And then, you know, we'll have James Madison, Missouri. Then we have Kansas and BYU. Then we have Fresno, Washington, UCLA, Cal, Colorado State, Washington State, then Boise to close the season out. We get to play all the new teams we added. All the new teams that we added. We don't play Utah State for the first time all series. We don't play San Diego State. There's got to be at least a couple more teams I'm missing. But yeah, we don't play them. But we do get Cal, we do get UCLA, we do get Washington all in a row. And then we do get BYU as well. We only get 5 home games. Let me know if y'all want me to change Charlotte or Missouri to a home game. You know, Missouri's playing our old coordinator, our old OC, back-to-back coordinator of the year. Coach Marvin DeWitt, that was the OC. Let me know if y'all want me to get the even 6-6, or if y'all don't care about the 5, or y'all think I should get the 6-6. You know, kind of make it even, because we kind of got screwed by the locked games I can't control here in the conference schedule. You know, so I can do something like that, or I could just do something like that. Y'all let me know. But that is the schedule for next season. And also let me know if y'all want me making changes, of course. Your Wyoming Cowboys, we're starting out number 7 in the preseason polls this year. And yeah, we're here to defend our title coming up for season 5, man. Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 5 seasons. I can't believe we this far into it. Oh man, that is actually crazy that we're this far into it already. But yeah, that's all I have for today, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the community post section throughout the week and next week, because I will be asking polls over the depth chart depending on players' positions and all that kind of good stuff. And obviously I get y'all feedback at the episode 1. That's why not episode 1, the game 1 of next season. That's why that's always one singular game, so y'all can kind of give me some feedback, you know, before we get too far into the season and get to some critical games. But yeah, check out the community post section quite often so I can get y'all feedback on the polls. And yeah, we ready to defend our title. Obviously, you can't necessarily expect another undefeated season, but we're gonna go in here like we gonna go for another undefeated season, man. So that's all I have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the off season. Hopefully you're ready for season 5, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. And this is Izayah, aka the Career Maestro, man. I'm gonna see you in the next one.